Hello, this video is special case absolute value inequalities, video 3 for absolute value inequalities. So the example says solve the inequality. A has the absolute value of x minus 6 plus 7 is greater than 2. Just like any other absolute value process, you have to start by isolating it. Therefore, you need to subtract 7 from both sides. This will give you the absolute value of x minus 6 is greater than negative 5. From here, you need to pay attention to the fact that on the right-hand side is negative 5. That negative really makes this either a infinite solution or a no solution scenario. And the reason being is because we know that absolute value cannot equal a negative number. The absolute value of a negative number is positive. Given this information, you need to simply verify that the inequality still remains true. So, in this case, we have greater than a negative 5. Well, our positive number is greater than negative 5. So, positive numbers greater than negative 5. And the answer to that statement is true. It is definitely true. You can pick a ton of numbers that are going to be larger than negative 5 and positive. Because of this information, this one would be in infinite solutions. Because no matter what we plug into x, it's going to produce a number that's going to be positive and thus greater than negative 5. Now for b, it has the absolute value of x plus 12 minus 5 is less than negative 8. So in this case, again, you need to isolate the absolute value, so you're going to add 5 to both sides. The absolute value of x plus 12 then is going to be less than negative 3. And again, we have a negative number on the right-hand side of our absolute. Due to this negative number, we're either going to have an infinite solutions or a no solution scenario. The inequality is everything in terms of whether or not it's infinite or no solution. So since the first one was greater than, and greater than a negative number produced infinite solutions, less than a negative number is going to produce no solution. Because no matter what we plug in, it's going to be positive, and a positive number is not smaller than a negative number. So those are the two special cases, infinite solution and no solution. The key to these with absolute value inequalities is the inequality itself. As long as it's facing a certain direction and then there's a negative number after it, it will be one or the other. So you just have to pay attention to those inequalities. So for the U-try, it says solve the inequality, and you have for A, the absolute value of x minus 9 is greater than or equal to negative 11, and B is 4 times the absolute value of x minus 3.5 is less than or equal to negative 8. Again, watch the inequality and the negative. Both those two pieces combined will tell you which is which. Other than that, please write down any questions that you have, and we will go over them in class. And that is the end of the third video.